Hey everyone, welcome back to Pilates with Kens. I was recently asked to speak at a conference titled Women in Agriculture. My specific topic of discussion was self-care as a busy woman. I was so nervous to speak at this conference, and you could probably hear that in my shaky voice, but that's okay. I thought other people might want to hear what I had to say, so I recorded the whole thing, and I'm going to play it for you. The topic still stands. Self-care is hugely important, and in my personal life, Pilates is a major part of my self-care. I love to share my knowledge and my love for Pilates, and so I'll do anything, any chance I get to spread that love and spread that knowledge. So, without further ado, I hope you like my speech just as much as I did, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, there we go. So we'll just talk a little bit about me. What is my self-care? How do I make the time as a busy woman? And why Pilates? And then we'll focus on you at the end. So my name's Mackenzie. I'm 32. I have 3 kids, 1 of my own and 2 bonus. I've been athletic and in athletics for my whole life. I started out as a kid, kicking a ball around. In high school, I was a cheerleader and a soccer player. And then after high school, I went to college and didn't pursue any athletics because my major was mathematics and I wanted to focus mostly on my studies. So I didn't want to be pulled in too many different directions. In college, I did the college thing. I was not healthy. I did not practice any form of self-care other than hanging out with friends and, college life. Towards the end of my college career, I started weightlifting in the gym because I missed the athletics, I missed being active, so I started weightlifting. I wanted to do bikini competitions, but I was never consistent enough for that, and I didn't find a passion in that. I just went to the gym because I thought I should to stay healthy. I became a teacher after college. I taught math for 5 years. In 2019, I was introduced to Pilates. I think it was online, TikTok or something like that. And so I Googled the nearest Pilates studio, which is here, Pueblo Pilates. And I went to a few classes and fell in love instantly. At the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, I started my certification to become an instructor. And studios shut down because of COVID. Once studios started opening up again, I started doing all of my contact hours that I needed to do to instruct, and since then I've been a Pilates instructor. On top of that, I'm a mom, and I also help my partner run a few businesses that he has, and we have the food truck court downtown on Union, so my hands are in a lot of different pots all the time, every single day. No day looks the same. So I can attest to the fact that I am a busy woman. So those are my credentials. Here are some self-care things that I like to do on the day-to-day. Obviously, I would love to take vacations and just remove myself completely from work. That is the ultimate self-care. But otherwise, I do Pilates. I try to drink as much water as I can. I know when my body's feeling a little dehydrated. I love my coffee, as you can see, always drinking coffee. I get sleep when I know my body needs sleep, and as a mother, sometimes you don't get any sleep. I do my own nails when everybody's asleep, the house is quiet. That's when I take the time to remove myself from the day and just kind of zen out on my nails. I love Target. So, as many people do, even just going through, touching the clothes, looking at the pretty colors, that's my form of self-care. I love TV, and not the type of TV that you would think. I watch series that I've seen 50 times. I just turn it on and just let it play, doom scroll on my phone. That's my form of TV watching. And if I really feel like I need to have some retail therapy without breaking the bank, I go thrifting. Finding that great deal that I can potentially resell on Poshmark or Facebook Marketplace really gets me going. So I love to thrift, and I love to take baths. Also, didn't put this up here, but I love to go on walks. My son loves to go on walks as well, so getting some fresh air, feeling the sunshine on my face kind of allows me to reset from a busy day that I might be having or a stressful week. That's huge. Highly recommend forcing yourself to go on walks even if you don't like it. So how do I make the time? People ask me this occasionally, and what I have to say to that is I just do it. I don't know, you have to, you have to live life, you have to run your businesses, you have to take care of your family, you just do it. Some things that have helped me though are scheduling every single thing that I have. I plan my day hour by hour, minute by minute sometimes, and that's how I can keep my life straight. I'm a very type A person, so I have to have everything scheduled. With my kids, this might sound obvious, but setting clothes out the night before, making lunches the night before, so I'm not scrambling in the morning, freaking out on getting everything ready to go. Everything is done the night before when everybody's asleep, and I just have that extra 30 minutes before I go to bed. I do a tentative plan. Sometimes plan for meals. Sometimes that is McDonald's on the way home if I'm not mentally right to make a huge meal at home. But otherwise, I try again to plan everything the night before, set everything out that I need. And then last is a to-do list for everything. I'm a to-do list girl. I like to check everything off. None of my days look the same. When I was a teacher, my days looked the same. I go to work, teach, go home. That was that. In this classroom, it looked different, but generally my days looked the same. But now they're all different. I have all different things to do every single day. So to-do lists are the best thing for me. So let's talk about Pilates specifically. I don't know if anybody here has done Pilates. Okay, raise your hand if you have. Yes, okay, Pilates in the house, I love it. If you haven't, I highly recommend doing it. There are so many benefits other than these posted. Your posture will improve. You will increase muscle strength, and a lot of people think you don't increase your muscle strength when you take Pilates, but you do. Injury prevention and rehab, pelvic floor rehab. It's very low impact, so it's very good for you to stay consistent throughout your whole life. I have clients that come see me that are well into their 70s doing Pilates. You'll have increased body awareness, which we'll touch on here in a moment. Your mental health will improve exponentially. And it's great for spine stabilization. So all of these things will help you live a longer, healthier, active lifestyle. I want to touch on the low impact. So low impact does not mean easy. Low impact means easy on the joints, easy on your tendons, easy on the muscles. You will still feel it, but it's so good for you, again, to do long-term throughout your entire life. I want to touch on the increased body awareness as well. Before I did Pilates, I was kind of just running through life as just doing the motions, going through the motions. If I was injured, I didn't really pay any mind to it until I needed to. If I was ill, I didn't take care of myself until I needed to go to urgent care or whatever. So Pilates has really helped me zone in on me, internally, mentally, physically. I'm just a much better person after doing Pilates for this many years. That goes hand in hand with improving my mental health. I wouldn't say my mental health was horrible before Pilates, but I definitely wasn't taking care of myself like I should have. And when you do Pilates, you don't really have the time or energy to focus on anything outside in real life. You're focusing on doing the movements correctly, you're focusing on breathing properly. So it's a really great thing for you to remove yourself from the day-to-day and focus on what's in front of you right now, and that's your health, and that's you. So I challenge you to do these 3 things to take care of yourself. Every single night before you go to bed, stretch for 10 minutes, okay? Bend over and touch your toes, grab your arms, or put on a YouTube channel and follow that stretching routine. But this will allow you not only to increase your flexibility, make you sleep better, but it will also allow you to remove yourself from the day-to-day. You have that 10 minutes by yourself right before bed. You'll feel much better, and you'll be able to focus your thoughts on what needs to be done the next day. Create a consistent routine. So like I said, my day-to-day doesn't look the same at all. But I do have things intermittently that I can come back to that I know are consistent. Right now, one of those things is my son's nap time. I know that he has to take a nap, and during that time I can get more work done. But I know that I have that amount of time to reset, recharge, do what I need to do without a toddler running around. And lastly, find what you love. If you like going to the gym, if you're a CrossFitter, great. If you like to run, amazing. If you are a walker, awesome. For me, it's Pilates, obviously. But I want everybody to find what they love and try to make time at least 3 times a week to stay consistent with that. Nobody's gonna take care of you like you. Nobody knows when you're hurting mentally, physically. Nobody knows when you're so run down, you're about to break. You know that. And you are the only person who will know that, even if you have a therapist and you're telling your therapist or your spouse or you're talking to yourself in the car. Nobody knows you like you. So it's really, really important that you take time out of your day to take care of you. Everybody in here, well, I guess maybe not everybody is in ag. I don't know what the day-to-day life looks like for somebody in agriculture, but I'm assuming your day-to-day doesn't look the same. Take 10 minutes out of your day to do something for you. Go grab a coffee. Go stretch out back. Sit down and doom scroll on your phone. Do what you have to do to remove your brain from what you have to do, and then come back. You'll be a much better person. Again, find the time for you. Nobody can do it like you. You're the only one in this room that can take care of yourself like you can. And if you want to start Pilates, come see me. I can help you out. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that everybody in here can take home a little snippet of mindfulness and self-care mindfulness for your day-to-day. Thank you so much. If you have questions, let me know.